make sure that the kids, that every student in the Seattle Public School have the opportunity to have an equity education. The theme for this school is excellence for all. I don't see very much excellence for all children here in the Seattle Public Schools. The children in the Southeast community have been underserved for over 30 years. I have yet to see resources going in that direction. We talk about inequity, we talk about how our kids are served, but indirectly, I don't think that this superintendent has actually had any intention to give that equity to the rest of our children. Yes, there was many things that that I thought that this superintendent did well. She was, I thought that she was going to drive this district in the direction that we wanted her to drive. But at the same time, I got impatient because the more I talked to her about the inequity of the Southeast community, nothing was ever done. She continued to tell me, yes, we're working on this, we're working on that. But for me, is that, as one person has said, as we continue to think about what we're going to do about our kids in the Southeast community, our children are out there shooting and killing themselves. My belief is that if we are going to educate our children, we need to educate every children in the way that they need to be educated, so they don't have to be on the street shooting and killing each other. And I think that is a responsibility of me as a board director. And I know that that's also in the mind of all my colleagues who are all sitting around this table. This is something that we have discussed more than once. And I believe that this is the time to make those changes. I believe that we need to give the teachers an opportunity and the principal an opportunity to be creative, to use the reason why they went to school is so they can be able to come back and be able to use their vision, to drive the visions that they have to make schools better for the kids that they serve. Who better knows those kids than those principals and those teachers who are teaching in those schools? And I believe that that needs to take place. It's time for us to make changes. It's time for us to move on to where we are. Yes, we've lost money, but this is time for all of us to come together as community, as parents, as teachers within the Seattle Public Schools, to bring together what is needed in order for us to move forward as directors of this school district. We've been scrutinized many, many years. It's time that we stand up and say, hey, this is a time for us to come together as a community. I'm put here in this office because the community put me here. That is the reason why I'm on this chair. I'm not here to warm up this chair. I'm here to do something about what we can do to give excellent education to all our children. And I believe that all our directors who are sitting up here right now, that is all our thoughts. We want to make sure that changes take place. And whoever takes the place of the next superintendent, we want to make sure that that superintendent is going to do the right thing by educating all our children in an equity way so they can all have a better education. Thank you very much.